Hello and welcome to the VRML. I'm doing a bit. I'm here casting Talos versus Synth Cybernetics with KitKatastrophe. I'm KitKatastrophe's grandmother, and I'm just so proud to be casting alongside of her.
Well, that is definitely an interesting way to start a cast here. I'm excited. We have two teams from the OCE region, because I can count, I promise. We have Synth Cybernetics here and Talos. This is definitely going to be an interesting game. Synth Cybernetics have definitely been rising up the OCE ladder recently, and it'll be interesting to see how they go against Talos, who has been also quite a bit up and down the ladder. Definitely vying for finals, both teams, and definitely able to get there, both of them. And it's definitely going to be an interesting game.
So I think I shook you for like maybe a second, but then you recovered. That was a quick recovery. But it's good to be casting alongside you, Kit. So I'm up early, you're up late, and this is going to be a great match between Synth Cybernetics and Talos. So we're just now waiting on these teams to ready up, as it looks like they've both got an extra player in the arena. And they know they shouldn't do that, Kit.
They definitely do, and Newton knows I'll chase him with a big stick if he doesn't fix it.
As one of the US presidents said, speak softly and carry a big stick. Now, I don't know if that was foreign policy or just wanting to hit people with that stick, but I'm definitely a supporter of that philosophy.
It's you with the hose and the frozen water bottles, and it's me with the big massive stick.
I definitely keep a fridge and a freezer full of water bottles so I can throw them at people. I mean, there's such a brilliant little, I guess, a makeshift weapon. They're cheap, they're simple, and they hurt.
Definitely hurts.
And Meatballer saying, what is happening? Meatballer, this is a cast. Meatballer, I'm gonna ban Meatballer from the chat. Meatballer is gonna get out of here. We're just waiting for these teams to start up, and we're just having some fun. Everyone's expecting an ultra hype cast, and we're just gonna get into this and enjoy ourselves.
Definitely gonna enjoy myself watching this game, because it is gonna be a close one.
Meatballer,
I'm definitely excited for it.
So Meatballer definitely asking for that. I don't even know what he's asked for. This is the point where I ignore him because I don't even care. I don't care.
He wants the ban hammer.
He's upset. Let him be upset. Who cares? Alright, so we have one player on Talos that's left. Now we're just waiting on this player for Synth Cybernetics to leave. And where can I see the match appointments on the Discord? So you can go to the organization channel and you can see, or I think it's the organization channel or the organization bot. And Silent coming through with a lot of 1-bit subscriptions. That's a lot of bits. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bits, Silent 1, 2, and 3. Let me fix the title.
They saw nothing.
Let me mute my mic as I cough.
No one saw anything. No one saw anything.
I think that actually came through.
Nothing's wrong.
Or the casters are. Oh yeah, we gotta ping them. I thought you were on top of this.
I did. I pinged you already. I pinged you already.
Well, you guys are pinged, but you still have a spectator in the arena. You can't start without getting one of your spectators out.
Bad Newton.
Look, you guys know the rules.
Definitely they do know the rules.
And V Silent 123 coming through with even more bits. If my eyes were good enough, I'd be able to count them all. And 9 minutes late. I mean, I don't care. We're having fun. I enjoy casting with Kit. I don't care. I just woke up. I don't even know where I am right now. I just like climbed out of the shower and then rolled into my chair and then rolled into this cast.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy casting with me, because I enjoy casting with you. And I do remember my team's very first cast was cast by you. And that is what inspired me to watch casts. Like, before that, I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Oh well. And then after that, it was just like, oh my goodness, yes, this is so cool. And now I'm here.
It's a lot of fun, and it's a good skill to develop, you know, using an active voice, and it can help you if you do presentations. You know, the one thing that you can carry from cast is that you realize how boring people are when they do presentations. And you just need a little bit of flair, and it adds so much to it. And sad I didn't come to spawn so I could dance. Look, why don't you just start this game up? We're waiting on you guys to start there we go. There's one ready up.
I don't appreciate the name calling, Sly.
You know what? Disregard it. Let them be them. Let them do them. Let's have some fun with this match about to begin. It's gonna be Synth Cybernetics versus Talos.
Sly just knows I'm having a go at him. It's a thing we do. Talos winning that joust. It is now loose in the... Oh my goodness, the Synth Cybernetics bubble. I just mind blanked on that team name. It is definitely an interesting one. A very close bounce there. It is going to be picked back up by Talos. Talos now with the disc, but getting stunned out by Aliosia. Aliosia now with that disc. A 4-on-1 situation, but is going to get stunned out. Talos back in possession here.
So that pass will go forward to Losum. Losum low on that floor, looking for a pass opportunity. The players do get ahead of them, sending that clear through, and looking for it will be their teammates. Will be picked up by Sayo. Sayo doing some juking, not able to get that pass. That will be turned over, and that slap out coming through from Synth Cybernetics.
It is now loose in that trap area. Talos picking it up first, looking for that clear downfield, but it does fall back into the hands of Halgebert. Halgebert now with the back clear, but it is stuck once again in that trap. Some back and forward action here, some steals, and... Oh my goodness, English! Where did you go?
Where did
Jeffrey
you...
now with the disc.
Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe? So now with possession will be Aliosi. Aliosi for that cut. That pass is going to be off, but sometimes we just forget the words, but we still roll with it. And rolling with it will be Synth Cybernetics, so slowing it down will be Halbert.
Looking for a pass there is Oljek button. It is missed and tapped back out by Snicket. The disc is now headed back towards the Synth Cybernetics half. It will be a race to see who gets to that disc first. It looks like there is an incoming stack perhaps from Talos. A great stun of Halgebert there and a tap in for 2. Great tap in there by R1 Wilson.
And just a little bit of a tippy tap and finding that one into the goal. So that's the first 2 points on the board for Talos. 2 minutes off the clock now. It's a low-scoring game, Kit.
It is a low-scoring game, but it isn't a bad one to watch because these teams are just getting warmed up here, and the action should come in very shortly.
A little bit tongue-tied, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit, but trying to make something happen is Bob Jeffrey. Bob Jeffrey sending that down into the bubble. It's going to be bouncing around out of the bubble. Going to be picked up now by Talos. Talos, one of the players going to get stunned. Aliosa just bobbing up and down, trying to get that disc. It's going to be back to Halbert. Halbert now off the shield, sending that pass forward, and that's going to be a stun out into clear now from Talos.
It is loose once again in the midfield. Aliosia looking to get to that disc first, but getting stunned out. A clear downfield there by Talos. It is in the Synth Cybernetics half, bouncing off R1's head. Newton with the Dusty. Newton trying to Dusty once again, but getting stunned out. Aliosia going to tap it back, and who is going to get there first? It looks like it's going to be Newton, but getting stunned out. Bob Jeffrey now with that disc, perhaps looking for a long shot, and it is going to be a little bit high.
So we'll be picked up now by Talos. Snicket with possession. Snicket sending that one forward, but shutting that one down is Halbert. So now possession to Synth Cybernetics. Getting this pass down to the floor. That's going to be above its target. Jack Burton now pursuing it in the tube. Losum going to get the possession and sending that one forward. Now it's up to Talos to get down court, and they will get their stack. Going to miss it at the wall, though, and that defense coming through. It's going to be turned over. Now a loose disc at the wall and Synth Cybernetics will now have possession for the clear.
It is cleared back downfield, and let's see if Talos can get that stack together again. It is going to bounce off the shield there, and it looks like Newton is going to get there first. He picks up that disc, looking for options, perhaps a pass, perhaps a clear. It looks like Synth Cybernetics is setting up their defense. A great steal there by Synth Cybernetics and Aliosia. Aliosia now with that disc, looking back to make sure there's no defenders. Going to go for that three-pointer, and they are going to take the lead by 1 point.
So these teams are pretty fairly matched. This is back and forth. This might not be a really quick match, but at least, I mean, it's entertaining. You should have that earlier. And now I'm getting tongue-tied. Now I'm losing my rhythm.
Oh no. Anyway, it is Talos with the joust advantage here. It is interesting to see how they respond. It looks like they are going to try and slow down the play just a little bit, but a missed pass there. It is loose once again. Newton going to get there first. A great block there. Able to get it off to R1. R1 going to walk it in. Haljaber with the stop, but R1 with the pickup. Great play there by Talos.
Excellent play pursuing that one, and the goal will be Losum. So Losum's going to get I believe a headbutt off that save by Synth Cybernetics goalie. So only a 1 point lead now to Talos. This is a very close first round. It's really being decided by, you know, a few simple moves and just really good play from both teams.
Great stun there by Snicket, but unable to pick it up. Oh, Jack Burton going to pass it across, but Newton with the intercept. Going to clear it back downfield. It is in that trap area. Bob Jeffrey looking to pick it up first. Synth Cybernetics defense is back, but Aliosa now with the disc. An unfortunate miss clear there means it falls back into the hands of Talos.
And that cross pass will come through into the hands of Losum. Losum now moving forward through mid, trying to make something happen. They're up by 1 point, 4 minutes on the clock. So they're going to take their time at the floor, looking for an opportunity, challenging now, and getting the stun will be Synth Cybernetics. So Bob Jeffrey is going to find possession. He's going to clear that one down. That stack looking to come through. It's now in the bubble. One of the players is going to fly past it. Both of them flying past it. So Bob Jeffrey is going to get it and lose it to Snicket. Snicket now sending that clear. That's going to be stopped by Halbert.
Absolutely amazing play here by both teams. Oh, a double stun there. Aliosa able to get the headbutt and able to score off that. Great read there by Aliosa, noticing that disc was close enough to just tap it away from the incoming player of Talos.
So now a 1 point lead shifts into the favor of Synth Cybernetics. This could go to 3 rounds, and this is a good match. Do we have a match after this, Kit?
No, we do not, unfortunately, because OCE times, and it is not a busy day for us. It is one of the most quiet ones of the week.
Well, it's still entertaining nonetheless. So old Jack Burton now with possession, making this drive, sending that pass off the back wall. Bob Jeffrey with it now. Bob Jeffrey trying to find that shot, but that one's going to be off the wall. It's going to be out of the bubble. That stack pursuing it. So now Newton Horse finding this clear. It's going to be outside the bubble of Synth Cybernetics. Looking to come back, looking to take the lead will be Talos, and they'll get the stun right there. Now at the wall is Snicket. Snicket driving into that bubble, sending that cut pass, and that one's going to be dinging off the crossbar.
Great pickup there by Bob Jeffrey, and it is going to be cleared the whole way down. It is going to bounce dangerously close to that goal, and it is loose once again. Talos with the stack. They're very, very fast on their stacks tonight. And they are back in possession, perhaps looking for a dribble there, but it is loose in the trap again. Still managing to get a hand on it and get it back down. But another great intercept there by Synth Cybernetics.
So we'll be picked up by usual Sayo at the goal. And they're not pressuring Sayo, so Sayo is able to find that pass down to the floor. That one's going to be wide of its target. It's now bouncing around the tube. Looking for it will be this defense. They're going to quickly send that one back for another clear. Right now, it's just changing hands so quickly. And talk about changing hands. Now in the hands of Aliosa. Aliosa forward to Jeffrey. Jeffrey with an open goal. And now taking the lead by 3 points will be Synth Cybernetics.
And I am going to take that hydrate from V Silent because I need to hydrate.
I think we both will. So now with possession will be Talos. Talos is only down by 3 points. That's one possession. Sending that now to the tube. will be Talos to Sayo. So Sayo's gonna send that wild pass attempt. It's gonna bounce around. Another attempt to clear from Cybernetics isn't gonna be on point. Stuns coming through. A lot of stuns coming through. Now in the tube, and another stun coming through. Snicket with the clear.
Definitely a stun-heavy game, as most OCE games are. A great pickup there by Halgebert, and a great pickup there by Newton, able to stun out and get the disc off to Sayo. Great intercept there from Bob Jeffrey, and the disc is sent back downfield once again.
So I'm just gonna assume that that's a silent J, and old Jack Burton's gonna lose it to Snicket. Snicket trying to get rid of it. It's gonna be off the floor and through the tube. That's a good clear. Pursuing it will be Talos. So Talos now on offense, looking to put 3 on the board. They get that pass. That one's gonna be wide. Pursuing it will now be Newton Horse. 20 seconds on the clock, Kit.
Getting stunned out by Bob Jeffrey there, looking for that clear. It is going to bounce close to that goal. I thought that was going in for a minute. Talos getting the stack back once again, looking for that clear downfield, but Bob Jeffrey with another intercept. Perhaps looking for a shot there. It is going to bounce off the shield, and we are going to end the round on that note.
So that's going to be the first round, 7-4 in favor of Synth Cybernetics.
I don't think that was expected here. I believe on the website, most people were favoring Talos for the win here. So it is a definitely interesting turn of events here. I know I certainly wasn't expecting it. I knew it was going to be close, but definitely interesting play here. It looks like we do have a drop from Talos there, probably bringing in a sub. Yes, definitely an interesting game. At first, it looked like both teams were struggling to get their stacks together, and after a little while, they seemed to warm up to the game and able to get some action happening. And it looks like we are going to get a pause here.
Now we got some time to kill. I feel like I should bring back the... Oh, I'm losing my voice. I think I was doing that character earlier, and I think I took 5 years off the lifespan of my vocal cords.
I hate to admit something, but I thought I said something about losing one's voice.
You know, I think you're absolutely correct. I think I got to do more voice training. I definitely can't do that old person voice. That elder voice, I don't know what the most appropriate term that is, in case anyone's in their 60s and offended.
But I can do this voice all day. I'm just so glad to be here.
As we lose 5 viewers on that one. So we will be resuming. So Silent coming through. V Silent, 123 with a lot of bits. I don't know how many bits you've... Let me check. I think I have an activity feed that tells me what's going on. And certainly I don't even know what's going on, so I need it to tell me what's going on. So 15 bits there, 10 bits earlier, 20 bits earlier. Thank you for all the bits. I really appreciate it. Kid appreciates it. We all appreciate it.
We definitely all appreciate it. We love the support. We do this for fun, and we do definitely appreciate it when you appreciate us.
And definitely. So now it will be the second round. It will be neutral joust. It will be won by Synth Cybernetics. So Synth Cybernetics pulling off an upset in the first round. You were saying that, Kit.
Yeah, they definitely pulled off that upset. It was very interesting to see. A great intercept there, but able to get it back is Talos clearing it down. It is stuck in that trap area. It looks like Newton Horse is going to pick up that disc first, looking for options, looking for a pass down. Usual Sayo now with the disc, looking for a pass perhaps, but great man coverage from Synth Cybernetics, using their man advantage to their advantage, because it looks like they do have a player back from Talos. Talos now looking to chase down that disc and get a pass off to no one, and it is loose once again.
So a steal coming through from this defense. Alios is going to lose it, though, on that stun. A lot of stuns this game. Another steal coming through. No stun there. So it will be a stolen grab that will be off the back wall. We'll be past that defensive player, but able to get that slap out will be MuscoKobra. Is MuscoKobra, did they just join in this match?
Possibly. I think so. I think they were a come in after the break.
Is a MuscoKobra a real thing, or is that just some random name?
I think it's just a random name.
You know, I don't know if there's, you know, such a type of, you know what, I'm not a zoologist, but that shot's almost gonna be off the backboard and in. It will be now in the hands of Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton looking for an angle, but that one's gonna be out of the bubble and wide.
Aliosa with the cut past Bob Jeffrey, and Snicket with the save. What a save there. And it is a drought for points here in the first couple minutes. Looking for that pass to Old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton now passing it to Aliosa. Aliosa going to pass to Bob Jeffrey, but just passes too high. Potential backboard shot there, and another great save from Snicket.
And that shot's gonna go in from Snicket. And apparently MuscoKobra is a brand of clothing. Is that true, Kit?
Something new he learns something new every day.
Is it a cool brand? Like, I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know, let me know these things in the chat. So now that offensive joust from Talos will be turned over at mid to Bob Jeffrey. Bob Jeffrey sending that pass up to Aliosa. Aliosa with this drive, sending that cut. That one's gonna be slightly ahead of its target. It's now gonna be out of the bubble. It's gonna be turned over. And Sayo looking for an opportunity.
Looking for that reset. Maybe a good choice there, as all the defenders were on that player. But a great stun there from Oh my goodness. Halgebert, I'm sorry. We all know we all pronounce your name wrong. That's just, it's an OCE thing. We always get it wrong. But a great play there by Talos, able to get it back downfield.
So down the hands of Bob Jeffrey. Bob Jeffrey with the Dusty, making that one look little dirty, and Aliosa finishing that off with the shot. So I'm gonna start saying the Dusty.
I mean, Dusties are awesome.
I mean, it's definitely the best term that we've had coined in this community for an offensive punch.
I definitely love it. It's very Australian.
And a stop coming through on that QB, so it will now be turned over, and Synth Cybernetics with this 5-point lead. Another turnover at mid is clear coming through from Talos, and that one's gonna be past that pursuing player from Talos. It's gonna be past all these players. Slap out coming through from Talos, now down to the floor to its intended target, Sayo. Sayo's gonna get stunned out by Aliosa, and Aliosa now with the clear.
The disc now going loose in the Talos side. Newton now with the disc, juking around some geometry, looking for a pass perhaps, and it does make it there, but a headbutt, and it's going to fall back in the hands of Synth Cybernetics. It is still loose, and Newton Horse getting there first. It is bouncing around everywhere. I think Talos have lost their calm here a little bit, and I think that they need to regather it just a little bit. They're going a little bit crazy with those clears.
Just a little bit crazy, and now finding it will be Snicket. Snicket trying to find that angle, and a beautiful save from Halbert.
Halbert definitely a strong goalie, and so is Snicket. We've seen Snicket in the goal, and we've seen Snicket trying to attempt those shots. Sayo with the disc now, looking for a pass off to Newton. Newton now with that disc, looking for a pass down, but it doesn't connect. It is loose. A great stun there by Synth Cybernetics, but it is going to fall back in the hands of Snicket. Snicket tapping it off, but there is no player there. Bob Jeffrey going to get it back down the field.
So this is an opportunity for Synth Cybernetics now in the bubble, finding possession, but losing it now to Newton Horse. Newton Horse needs to get rid of it. That's going to be a good pass to Sayo. Sayo looking for this clear opportunity, but shutting that one down will be Aliosa. So Aliosa now sending that clear through. It's going to be in the hands of Halbert. Halbert sending that one forward, and then now on offense, Old Jack Burton going for the shot. That one's going to be wide.
Halbert now with the disc, passing it off to Aliosia. Aliosia now looking for that pass back. Halbert now looking for opportunities, doing a bit of juking. Oh no, the disc is just missed by Aliosia, but Bob Jeffrey is there. A pass made, but not quite connecting. Musco now chucking it back downfield. Who's going to get there first? It looks to be Newton Horse. Perhaps a shot attempt here. Is it possible? Can he take that 3? Is it going to go in? And it just stings off the post. Snicket now with the disc looking for that shot, but it just bounces a little wild.
And now it's at the ceiling. It's going to go in the hands of Halbert. Halbert able to get that one through that stack, pursuing it. They're going to overshoot it. They're going to try and react. Now with it is Bob Jeffrey. So a 5-point lead to Synth Cybernetics. 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. That clear's not going to go through. That triple stack from Talos pursuing it. So trying to get set up on offense. Sayo getting rid of it under pressure. That one's now at the ceiling. And it's going to be slapped through by this defense.
It is, however, still stuck in that trapped area. Bouncing back in the half. That is unexpected. Musco with the disc now, looking to take out that goalie. A pass off to Snicket. The pass is just missed. It is going to bounce backward. It looks like Snicket will be there first. Looking for that pass option. Perhaps down there to Sayo. Sayo with the disc. Maybe looking to take it in. Looking for that bounce shot, but it just doesn't quite connect. And it getting tapped out once again by Synth Cybernetics.
And that clear is going to be through. And looking for it will be Talos. Now, Talos on defense, they're trying to come back from this 5-point deficit. And someone's saying that they lost their banana bread.
That is definitely an odd thing to lose.
You know, sometimes I've lost banana bread, and losing it will be these players. A lot of stuns coming through. So now with possession will be Sayo. Sayo just holding, getting that pass. That one's going to be off target. And it's going to be picked up by Sayo, so he's able to steal a boost, pick up possession, but not find the clear. And now, just a lot of clearing happening. You were talking about the chaos and the pressure being felt by these players, and you can see it right now.
Definitely. It is going to be loose once again in the midfield. Oh, Jack Burton with the pickup now. It is going to bounce off that ceiling. Going close to that goal, but Sayo saying no. He's going to clear it back down to pass to Newton. Newton is going to clear it downfield. It is loose again in the Synth Cybernetics half. Picked up there by Snicket. Can Snicket make a shot here? Going to pass it back, but it just doesn't connect. Bouncing loose. A great stun there by Bob Jeffrey. And Bob Jeffrey is going to clear it back down that tunnel.
It will be picked up at the floor by a few stuns coming through. So now picked up by Bob Jeffrey. Bob Jeffrey sending that one into the bubble. Halbert looking for an angle. Halbert under pressure. Halbert going to lose it to Snicket. So less than 90 seconds on the clock. That's going to be at mid. Looking for an opportunity is KitKatastrophe. KitKatastrophe actually has the shot. And they're going to take that one at 22 meters. So 3 points on the board for Talos. KitKatastrophe coming through. Now only a 2-point deficit. A minute on the clock. They can come back. They can force an overtime.
Let's see if Talos can come back here. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. They are going to have to be good on that defense, and Synth Cybernetics need to pierce through it. It looks like Synth Cybernetics are going to take it slow. Sorry about that. Bob Jeffrey now with the disc. Newton with a stun, but old Jack Burton able to pick it up and get it down the field.
So now with possession will be KitKatastrophe losing that. The defense coming out of that goal, Snicket, I believe, is going to have possession of it. Now 30 seconds on the clock. They're looking for this boost and clear, but shutting that down is Bob Jeffrey. Bob Jeffrey sending it down towards the bubble. They're running out of time. 30 seconds and ticking. Now in the hands of KitKatastrophe. KitKatastrophe going to get past that defender with that full court pressure. That clears through. They just have to get down court. Now at the top of the bubble, at the ceiling, coming out will be the goalie, and slapping that out. That was good judgment, but shutting that one down again is KitKatastrophe. So 14 seconds, making the drive into the bubble, and getting the save is Halbert.
Amazing save there. Who is going to get to it first? It looks to be old Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton going to seal the deal with that clear. Well, a pass off and then a clear. And Synth Cybernetics are going to take this in too. This was definitely unexpected. I don't think anyone expected it, but I knew it was definitely possible.
Well, you guessed correctly. So a 5-3 win for Synth Cybernetics in the second round. They got to be happy with that performance today.
I definitely think they will be. Both teams doing an amazing job. I say this every time, but it is true. Both teams do an amazing job every single game, and it's amazing to see. it is awesome that since Cybernetics were able to pull off that win, but it is disappointing for Talos. But I think the OCE ladder is definitely going to be interesting after this game, and I think we are going to see a bit of ranking changes. It is awesome to see some action here in OCE, and I love seeing how well these teams do and how they progress.
And V Silent 123 coming through with the 15 bits. Thank you so much for all the bits, saying that they keep their promises. Well, we appreciate that. And thank you for Ahsoka for following. Let me check out all these followers. We had a bunch of word sneaks, so I'm getting slammed by all these things right now. I can't keep up. And Flipya, thank you for the follow. V Silent, thank you for the follow, and thank you for all the bits. And Just a Sly Music, so thank you everyone. Any final words, Kit?
I am just gonna say that it has been great casting with you, Sputnik, and I always enjoy a good cast, and I am super excited to be a part of the casting crew, and just can't wait to see some more casting and do some more casting, because not only do I love to cast, I love to watch casting, and I love to see it, and everyone does such an amazing job, and it's so cool.
And with that being said, I gotta go find my banana bread. So, I'm SputnikKobra. That's been KitKatastrophe. This has been Synth Cybernetics versus Talos. Synth Cybernetics taking this in 2 rounds. We thank you all for watching, and take care.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.